Jimmy, what was the verdict on those two practice races today?
A little bit too wet for my liking, to be honest. Yeah, I'm more of a sort of sunshine sailor.
How does it affect your sailing technique, and how does it affect races in that sense?
No, it was all good. It was actually good to be able to get a couple in. I mean, the conditions ended up being a little bit marginal. We were all expecting more wind today. I think it's just started to come in now. But that was good. It was still great to get out there. We still learn a lot. And however, looking at the forecast for the weekend, it looks quite different. It looks a lot windier over the weekend.
Would that suggest that today's racing will have little bearing on the rest of the weekend?
I think so, yeah. I mean, today it was pretty marginal at times. And I think if we get the winds that are forecasted for the weekend, it'll be quite a bit different.
How did you assess your results in the two races? Were you pleased, or were you a little bit think there's room for improvement?
Oh, always room for improvement, no question. We're on still a steep learning curve. I think most of the teams are. No, we were happy. We're up there, competitive, and it was a few mistakes here and there, but it's great to sort of get that out of the way while it doesn't count.
Someone mentioned that you're sort of learning 50% per time in each race. Is that accurate in terms of how much?
I don't know what the percentage is, but yeah, it's still quite steep. I mean, you just all of the time. You've really all only had probably about 7 days on the boat, so yeah, every day brings something new. These conditions we haven't really seen, so it was probably the first time. But the guys responded well. It was good to just go around the corners and make sure that we can pull all the mechanics off.
Any criticism of the course today? Because of course there was a quick change of direction before the first race. Did that cause any problems?
My biggest criticism of the course today was just way too wet. Yeah, very wet.
I guess we don't get any sense of what it's like out there when you've got rain and wind against you with the speed you're going. So just seeing must be a challenge.
Yeah, when it is raining, actually, you're dead right that when you're up and doing the high speeds, the guys will still wear their sunglasses, and it's basically just to see. It's kind of like trying to ride a motorbike with, in the rain, you just can't see. So, yeah, no, look, it was good to get out there though, and go around the corners, and it was, pretty shifty. The wind's up and down, and I think that'll be quite different though to what we get on the weekend. So, I think more wind is currently forecast.
How important are these days, these practice days? Would you rather just get out there and race without the practice bit?
Well, yeah, I mean, we'd race anyway. I mean, all of the guys, where you learn the most is racing. And so that's why even before today, the week leading into this, we've just been all getting together and racing and just trying to sharpen up.
How did you feel about Ben winning the first race? First blood, as it were?
He can win as many of the practice races as he wants. No problem. I'm happy with that. But when we start racing, I prefer he didn't. Yeah.